Nothing and no one can ever truly hurt you. Once you understand this one truth, no one has access to your mind but you. You might lose your job. Someone you love might betray you. You might hear cruel words whispered behind your back, but none of these things can wound your soul unless you give them permission. We suffer not from events in our lives, but from our judgments about them. Epictetus. Still, most of us live as if every insult is a blade, every setback a crushing blow, every loss the end of everything. But stop and ask yourself, why can one moment, one person, one sentence ruin your entire day? Because you let it in. That's the secret. You opened the gates of your inner citadel and handed the world the keys. Imagine a fortress, quiet, impenetrable, unshakable. That's your mind when governed by reason. Marcus Aurelius called it the inner citadel for a reason. It's the one place no thief, no tyrant, no betrayal can ever reach. So ask yourself, how often do you confuse what happens to you with what happens within you? Your partner leaves, a colleague lies, a stranger insults you online. These things happen, but what happens next? The anger, the despair, the fear, that's on you, not them. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Most people never do. Most chase one dopamine hit after another, trying to numb the pain with noise, attention, revenge, distraction. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Nothing on the outside is ever stable. Fortune spins like a wheel, up today, down tomorrow. Friends become strangers, lovers drift away, health declines, money vanishes, status fades. If your peace depends on these things, you will always be chasing shadows. He is most powerful who has power over himself. Seneca. Think of the last time you were hurt. Was it really because something happened? Or was it because you expected something different? That gap between reality and expectation, that's where pain breeds. But if you close that gap, if you accept what is and meet life on its terms, not your fantasies, then you become unbreakable. What if your spouse stops loving you? What if your boss never respects your work? What if the apology you crave never comes? Can you still be at peace? Can you still live rightly, calmly, with virtue? If not, then you're still a prisoner, not of people, but of your attachments. There is freedom in letting go. You don't need to forgive everyone. You just need to stop giving them space in your mind. The Stoics didn't deny pain. They simply refused to let pain define them. Pain comes, loss comes, but you are not your pain. Just like you are not your success, your name, your face, or your possessions. Strip it all away, and if you're still standing, calm and present, you are free. Think of a flame in the wind. It bends, it flickers, but it does not go out. That is what you must become. A person who still loves, still gives, still stands tall, not because the world is kind, but because your spirit is unshakable. The Stoic goal is not to banish emotion, but to transform it into something better, tranquility. William B. Irvine, A Guide to the Good Life. How much time have you wasted nursing grudges, rewriting arguments in your head, fantasizing about revenge, or craving approval from people who barely know themselves? Wouldn't it be better to seek mastery over your own thoughts, your reactions, your desires? Because here's what most people never figure out. You are not obligated to respond to everything. You don't have to clap back. You don't need to defend your pride. Your peace is not a democracy. You don't owe it to anyone. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus, let them misunderstand you. Let them gossip. Let them judge. That's their problem, not yours. Your concern is your own conduct, your own clarity, your own calm. Meet each moment with discipline, with courage, with grace. Yes, you will be lied to. You will be mocked. You will be cheated. But none of it can touch you unless you allow it. If you can pause before reacting, breathe before speaking, observe without clinging, you'll begin to understand this truth. The obstacle is the way. The daily Stoic. Every offense is a lesson. Every loss is a teacher. Every betrayal is a test of your character. And every ordinary, quiet moment, a chance to practice. This isn't about indifference. This is about invincibility. Not by shutting out the world, but by becoming so grounded, so inwardly strong, that nothing the world throws at you can shake your stillness. He who is brave is free. Seneca. And true bravery, it's not shouting, not fighting, not dominating. It's choosing calm when others rage, staying whole when others fall apart, walking away without bitterness. So next time someone tries to provoke you, shake you, wound you, remember, they are not your enemy. Your enemy is your untrained reaction, your craving for control. Train yourself to say, this too is nothing to me, not with anger, but with quiet understanding. Philosophy is not a luxury, it is armor for the soul. Massimo Pigliucci, How to be a Stoic. You don't need to escape to the mountains. You don't need to wear robes. You can practice Stoicism while changing diapers, answering emails, sitting in traffic, or holding a loved one's hand. You just ask, what's in my control right now? And then do that thing with virtue, with dignity, with peace, because this is the only real strength, to stand inside the chaos of life, untouched by it, because your mind is your own.